and there was a gate right here. It's a single gate. Today it's blocked. Now, what else can I show you about this, which obviously we can't see today, is that the amount of water cisterns there are in this platform. Remember, Jerusalem lacked a lot of water, therefore you have to collect them. Okay? Among them, if you go to the Temple Mount, of course, Muslims, they don't like when you use the word Temple Mount. They don't like it, because they're automatically referring to the temple was there before. So they use a different name. The name of the place in Arabic is Al-Haram al-Sharif, which means the noble sanctuary, or they call the whole area the Al-Aqsa. But if you go there, okay, in front of the Al-Aqsa Mosque, there is this fountain which was built in the 14th century. Yes. Remember, when you're standing nearby, this is what is below. This is one of the biggest water cisterns there is in the whole platform. There are about 36 to 39 different water cisterns all over the place. And this, according to some archaeologists, they believe it dates the first temple period, the time of Solomon and the kings after that. At that time, the platform, the southern will get into it. Naturally will get to this area. This is what the Herod the Great will expand later on. That is the reason this is on the air. Okay? So this is one of the water cisterns. It's called in English the Grey Sea, or in Arabic, Bahr al-Kabir. You can put that in Arabic. So, what else? Okay, this is another platform within another platform. How many of you been there? I assume you've been there. You've been there? Good. You haven't. Recommend you go there. It's open Sunday to Thursday, 7:30 to 11, or 1:30 to 2:30. Okay. This one over here. Okay. It is a water channel. Okay. These archaeologists are the very what they use for this. It is believed that perhaps was used to drain liquids, or for water. Something was running through there, okay? Until, and this is what they were discussing yesterday, especially one of them in particular, a proper and professional survey, no excavation is totally different, of this platform. We're not going to know 100% for sure what is all this about. Why is this? Because it's obvious. They are not allowed to do it. Conrad Schick was one of the last Westerners to actually go down and see it. And according to some archaeologists, some of the stuff are based on conjecture. So, we have a channel here, more water system, another channel running through here. One of my favorite ones to lift is this one. This one, okay. As you can see, it's not far from the actual dome, and it has some step leading down. Leading down. It meets kind of like the base of the foundation of a building, like the scrap rock, going north-south. And some archaeologists believe, and they want to be more politically correct, they say, well, a building was standing up there. According to the consensus of most archaeologists, the temple was standing right, both the first and the second. For the last 100 and plus years, people have been debating, scholars, that precisely where the temple was. Like I said, the majority believes it was here, some believe it was here, another believe it was there, another guy believed actually that was the Holy of Holies. The main theory. And even the people who believe it's here, well, was it here, was it here? Or some even believe, well, it's no east-west, but actually northwest, southeast. And this one who believed was northwest, southeast was saying that this has to be properly survey, because the last time it was in the 19th century. But for political and religious reasons, they don't allow to do this. Now, the small structures, like this building over here, those buildings over there, okay, they were added later on. There was a group of people by the name of who were ruling the land, the name of the Mamluk. They ruled here 13th and 14th century. They started to add their rules. Like for instance, these ones here, they call them madrasas, like a theological seminar for Islam. So they built a lot of them, little domes. Okay, every dome, right, there's a tradition behind it. My favorite one, this is called the Dome of the Spirit, okay, which says, and this is an Islamic tradition which they copy from a Jewish tradition. Okay, it says that all the spirits are gathered in here. Okay, and another one says that when Solomon finished, and this is where the Bible and the Apocrypha, the wisdom of Solomon, that Solomon actually used demons, that he had the power to command demons, and through that he commanded them to build the temple. After they were done, he incarcerated them. So they built a lot of tradition upon this little one, which they copied from another one. Like for instance, this is the dome of the ship, which is very similar to this one, by the way. It's called the dome of the ship. Okay, this is what Solomon, King David received. Okay, to judge the people. So basically, this is a kind of like a rough introduction to what this platform represents. Again, if you haven't been there, go and visit. I mean, it's one of the most debated pieces of real estate in the planet, and with Midland is no other place which has the same significant and historical or archaeological meaning than this little, 300 by 500 years.